Okay, we should be good to start the stream now. All right. Finally. There we go. Okay, what's up, you guys? Sorry about that. I had to delay the stream there for a second. We're going to go ahead and get into our second preseason game against the Lions. And we're actually going to go ahead and play the third preseason game against the Jets as well. So here's what the roster's looking like so far. And we now have the updated rosters completely this time. So that's always fun. The full complete roster. What's up, EDP? Johnny. I don't know why you keep typing that, man, but what's up? So we have the full completed rosters this time. Also, if you guys have our Discord or want to hop into the Discord, let me know. I will be in the Discord caller. I'll be in our Discord hanging out. So, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and start the third game. This is the roster. We do have finally the full updated rosters. We got Kalen Clay here returning kicks, all that kind of stuff. There's still some people here on the roster. We got Tay Davis. There's still some people here on the roster that aren't on here anymore, like that are still on the roster right now. But when it comes time to the regular season, we're just going to go ahead and cut them. We'll just cut them, and so when we go into the regular season against the Jags, we'll have our full 53-man roster. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this game against the Lions, you guys. Second preseason game. We're gonna play this game to its full, and then we're gonna play against the Jets, and we're gonna beat them both just right here in the stream. Depending on what time it is, how I'm feeling, we might go a third game. Depends. I might just do it tomorrow.
Welcome in, everyone. First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. We're going to start off with a good old-fashioned blitz, the James Betcher way. And the captains are set, too. So we have Michael Thomas, Landon Collins, Alec Ogletree. Set as captains, Nate Solder, Eli Manning.
Now a play fake here on first
sack
down.
by Kareem Martin. That's how you want to start
He's taken down.
That's how you want to start the game. Kareem Martin
coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of tonight's proceedings. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the full start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
To throw on second down to Stanford. This is Riddick on the screen. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Connor Barwin down with Thompson snaps, and Olivier Vernon get to the quarterback on 3rd and long.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
And our pass was kicked.
And Tate's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 23 yards on the play. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
These Lions and Giants met back in Week 2 last year on a Monday night in Detroit, and it was the Lions who came up with a 24-10 victory. And that would drop the Giants into that spiral from which, as everyone knows, they would ultimately not recover from. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle.
All right, D-line, Mario Edwards.
We'll look now at the starters defensively for the New York Giants.
Kareem Martin, Alec Ogletree, DJ Goodson,
out of Ohio State. And when you get picked number 10 in the draft, big things are expected out of you.
Now here we still
I would dare say that they do expect that, but they also understand that they believe that his best football is ahead of him. Plenty of room for growth. A tremendous athlete.
Gameplay is loud. Okay, good. It was loud in my ears. Jesus Christ. What's up, Ned?
Not much.
You and that
How
fan,
are you?
man. You and that fan. You and
Oh,
that fan.
fucking. You know what? It's actually, not much.
Okay, mic audio should be a little louder now. Gameplay should be turned down. You know what it sounds.
The gun on 3rd down. Stafford.
Eli Apple, good breakup from Eli Apple.
Knocks the ball away and it falls in. Eli Apple.
Let me know how that is now,
Marco. He
Marco.
gets in and knocks it away. You know, during these preseason games or in week 2
Hey, Ned,
right
you want to
now,
mute
it's
the
always funny
can you
looking
mute the
at our
stream, dude? I
spot
can hear
charts up
Bleedbigblue.
here.
Yeah.
All the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each
I
year.
forgot I have like I have the delay turned off, so
Because
I can interact
remember,
with
they're
chat
carrying
real
90
easy as
now.
well.
And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the
Let me know how that is,
final
Marco.
cut.
Mic got turned up a little bit.
Lot of guys to
Gameplay
learn
got
for
turned
these
down as well.
games.
So here are the Giants ready to
So,
start
did you,
their drive of the game.
see that
Bringing them out,
Carter's.
calling the
Oh,
shots under center with, of course,
turning
Carter.
up the
Eli
mic.
Manning in his
Gameplay
15th
is
season
now
the
fine.
former
Turn out the mic. Gameplay's not fine.
That's.
Okay, mic got turned up more as well.
number 1 pick in
Carter,
2004.
who are you talking about? Lorenzo Carter?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
No, he's gonna. It's very likely he's gonna start in place of Olivier Vernon.
Oh, because of Olivier Vernon's injury?
Yeah, he's out.
He's going to be out for the game?
Yep.
Okay, well then if he's out, then Lorenzo Carter is 100% going to start then. I can't see anybody else starting above Lorenzo. Unless they're going to move Connor Barwin and start him on the other end. Because I know Connor Barwin's backing up Kareem Martin right now, so I don't know if they're going to turn him over on the other side and just set a rotation in there with Lorenzo Carter, or if they're just going to start him. I'd start Lorenzo Carter. I want to see what he's got. I'd start him.
That offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night.
I mean, yeah, I'm hoping. They're saying it's not a guarantee, but
What a throw.
I'm assuming it's like probably like a pretty high percent chance
Okay.
that he's gonna be starting. Wouldn't surprise me if they switch him out a little bit.
Yeah.
He'd have
Nate,
to.
could you mute your mic and then go to the stream and open it up and let me know how the audio is looking?
Yeah, sure.
Good throw. Good run here by Saquon Barkley. Good move. Saquon Barkley still up. Saquon Barkley, let's go. Saquon Barkley making the plays.
That's good for 21 yards and a first
Good run there by Saquon Barkley.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin,
Definitely
he can
wanna
juke, he
keep
can
seeing
make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on
Let's
you.
try play action here. After a good run like that, you definitely want to come up with some play action.
Translated to the NFL
Yeah,
game.
your mic sounds fine. I mean, it's
This will be caught inside the 10.
kind of a low one. It's kind of like a little bit low, but I mean, it's
Together a nice
something like you could hear it if you put it up at like the proper volume.
Okay.
So,
Well, I turned it up, so go try again for me, will you? I just went and did it again, if you don't mind. Let's throw a slant here. We're going to try and throw a fade here to Evan Ingram here in the end zone. That's not going to happen. To Beckham. One-handed catch. What a catch from Beckham. Touchdown. Great catch there from Odell Beckham Jr. First of the preseason. Yeah, in our preseason, we're going to go ahead and start Beckham in our preseason because, you know, why not? Fuck it. We'll start Beckham in our preseason. Because why not? Yeah, we're going to start Beckham in our preseason.
To return, here's Agnew.
Good return there. Wow.
And a good effort on there. Gets
That's a pretty good return.
To the 33-yard line.
Okay, we had a good stop there on defense. Eli Apple with a good pass breakup. Let's see if we can keep it that way.
And hoping to do better than they did.
yeah, you're good, man.
Good
I
now?
mean,
It's good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I have to have like just in general the audio's low, but it's proportional enough that if you have your volume up all the way.
Okay.
Like not like you specifically. If the people watching have their volume up all the way.
It'll sound all right.
Okay.
So yeah, you're good.
Okay, but the balance is good though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good run there, wow. Actually, I need to turn you down on my end because you're just a little loud. There we go, perfect. I can see everything.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted
I'm
in
gonna use a
gaping
Landon
hole
Collins
for him
here.
to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be.
Apparently, also Brett Jones is going to start week 1 for the Vikings.
For the Vikes? It's fine with me, I don't care. Not on my team anymore. Jesus Christ, what needs to go down? Don't bother me. Not on my team. I still don't know how I feel like letting him go. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it was depth, but to be honest, I don't know. I think people are overrating how much of an impact he made on the team and how bad we need to keep him. People just know because we're struggling with offensive lines. Like, we got to hold on to everyone we can. Like, he wasn't going to do anything on our roster, and he's not a good run blocker, and run blocking is what we wanted to do the most. So I got it.
Oh, I mean, it's
I wish we could have gotten like a 6th or 5th for him, though, but a 7th is probably all we could have gotten, honestly.
It's not like we're lacking. Well, I mean, it's not like we couldn't use the depth. I mean, I'm not saying he would have been an ideal starter, but again, as I told you before, just whenever you see, oh, well, man, maybe we should have kept that guy, always think, well, Stewart's on the roster.
Yeah.
You know?
We got rid of him for Jonathan Stewart.
And then all of a sudden it becomes, well, shit, we got rid of some, you know, at least decent, because we know he's at least decent offensive line depth for the fucking horrible, washed up running back.
Great tackle there, BJ Goodson. Let's go. That Eagles-Falcons game last night was so boring. Man, fucking Falcons, dude. It's like they've never heard of just like grinding out the clock, just like finishing a game. It's like us 3 years ago. Ridiculous. Man, they just keep giving games away, man.
And I mean, the Eagles got some really lucky breaks in that game.
They really did.
Like, that was a catch by him.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it was like, what, you know, this, the fucking ruling they had to make earlier, I was, like, kind of questionable on it, but then when they said it's a catch, I'm like, okay, so that's the precedent we're having for this season. Alright, fine, I can deal with that, and that makes things a little bit less, you know, of an issue, because, you know, bobbling is going to be less.
Didn't go anywhere.
And then, you know, then that fucking Julio catch happened, and I was like, man, well, this is so obvious because it's a catch even within the rules of last year.
Yeah.
They're going to call it complete. Of course they're going to overturn the rule. And they didn't, and I was like, excuse me, the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Julio went off, though. I mean, Julio did his part, you know? Julio couldn't have done it anymore. Julio did his part.
I still don't understand how the like, offensive coordinator has a fucking job.
Yeah, I know. That guy's ridiculous.
Also, Matt Ryan.
Like, they almost have as much weapons as we do on offense, and they were not just, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Falcons are probably the only other offense in the league I can think of that's offense is almost as high power. That's pretty much almost as high powered as ours in terms of just pure weaponry, and they still just fucking couldn't get it done. I don't know, man. They have a better quarterback, a better offensive line, and they still couldn't get that shit done.
And Matt Ryan played like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Eagles' defense is a very, very good defense, but even still, you got to get something done at some point in time.
Yeah. No, it actually kind of pissed me off because in terms of fantasy football, I'm going up against the person with the Philadelphia defense.
Oh, God.
Like, God fucking damn it. He got 15 points off that game.
Well, I actually need to check. I don't think I had any Falcons or Eagles players, though, so I don't think anything that happened last night is going to affect me. But I don't know. I don't know who I played. The guy I played, I'm not sure if he had anybody of those. I know he was projected to get more points than I was, but I don't know if he did.
I had Coleman, but I put him on the bench. I might bring him up to, like...
You're going to have to now. He's the starting back. I mean, what's his name's hurt.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's going to stay starting, but maybe a Vernon will decide.
I mean, now that Freeman, like, at least he seemed like he was kind of ender, or he could be out the, like...
Captain Negative had Devontae Freeman, too, and he was going on about how he was going to win now because of all that, but he had Devontae Freeman. Now Devontae Freeman's hurt.
Yeah, well, that's it. Next week, I'm probably going to put Coleman in my lineup.
Yeah, gonna have to. Still can't believe he got Saquon Barkley, man. He had the first overall pick. I'm so pissed off. I wanted Saquon Barkley so bad, man.
Also, I swear to God, Hugh Jackson is just trying to fuck me over in fantasy. I've got Gordon and Hugh Jackson has just been like, oh, yeah, he can play. He's going to play. But we're going to limit his minutes, so fuck you. I was like,
Hugh Jackman, I like the guy. He's a real nice guy. I just don't think he's that good of a coach, honestly.
I mean, I was just like thinking to myself, all right, you've got probably the only game you'll have against the Steelers where Bell is going to be out, and you're not trying to go all out and win it.
Yeah.
I mean, you should be playing, he's healthy. Everyone's saying he's healthy. He's over his like little hamstring injury, but you're like, nah, I'm gonna protect Josh.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, all right, by far and away, you're like most talented receiver, and you're just going to like not fully utilize him in like probably the one game you could win against the Steelers. Your hopefully soon-to-be rivals, if you can actually get good. Yeah. Great job. Fucking genius. The coaching genius of Hugh Jackson just never fails to amaze me.
Yeah. I just know I'm so excited for this game against the Jags, man. I can't even. Oh my God, I'm just so ecstatic for it. I can't even contain myself sometimes. How ecstatic I am for this game.
Odell's gonna have to play well because my fantasy. I mean.
Oh yeah, you took Odell, didn't you? You're the number 2 overall pick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try not to take players on my team because I always feel like every time I take somebody, like one of my favorites, they always end up playing bad just because I took them. Oh my God, threw a pick to Glover Quinn. That's what I get for getting greedy.
But I mean, he's going to need to go off because, unfortunately, I have the Minnesota defense and Jimmy Garoppolo, which are playing each other.
That's hilarious.
So,
I drafted a second defense just in case of stuff like that. I have the New Orleans defense and the Atlanta Falcons defense, but I started the New Orleans defense, so I'm good. Because I don't think the Atlanta Falcons defense did very well last night. So.
Yeah, I did draft the second defense in Arizona, but I kind of just like, I don't know, because I don't know who is going to come out better in.
Yeah. It's hard to decide that kind of stuff, like, before week 1, because you don't know what team's going to look good. Because there's always that random player, that random team who just comes out and balls out for no reason. And then, like, that one guy just happens to have him on his fantasy team for, you know what I mean, for whatever. And so he just gets lucky with points. Like, I did that last year with Todd Gurley. I grabbed Todd Gurley. I mean, I had an idea that Todd Gurley was going to have a good year with Sean McVay, you know, in his new system. So I had an idea Todd Gurley was going to do well. I didn't know he was going to do that well, you know, so I got kind of lucky with that one. That's why I grabbed Todd Gurley last year, because I had an idea. I just didn't know he was going to be that well.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was just thinking, like, all right, I'll just do both of them, and that way, if Garoppolo blows this game, which, you know, I'm hoping he doesn't, because, like, my only other fucking quarterback is Alex Smith.
Oh, man. I have Russell Wilson and Andrew Luck, so... I went and made sure I had 2 great quarterbacks, because last year when Rodgers went down on me, that sucked. So I made sure I had 2 great quarterbacks. Like, by heart, I want to start Andrew Luck, but by knowledge, I have to start Russell Wilson. So it's like, you know. But by heart, I want to start Luck, because I love Andrew Luck. He's my favorite quarterback in the league. So if I could take one player in the entire NFL and just move him to the Giants for no reason, it would be Andrew Luck. I would have him be our future quarterback.
I mean, he didn't really look too good in preseason.
I don't care about the preseason, dude. I could care less about the preseason. Nick Foles didn't look too good in the preseason. He did all right last night.
No, he didn't.
I think he did all right.
He looked like shit last night.
I don't know. I think the Falcons just had some pretty tight D going on.
Had 3 like major people go down, and they still weren't like moving the ball efficiently.
Yeah, but that's not all on him. His receivers weren't getting open either.
And tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that.
Foles didn't really play great.
I mean, he didn't look as bad as he did in the preseason, but I'm still not too worried about the preseason, dude. I'm still not too worried about that a lot. I mean, the Browns go 4-0 in the preseason last year and then go 0-16. The preseason doesn't mean too much when it comes to starters. They're all just getting their toes wet, you know. Andrew Luck's got superstar talent, dude. I think, like personally, I thought Andrew Luck has got the talent to be like the future of the NFL in terms of like skill. Like I think he'll be the best quarterback in this league in a few years. I thought that a few years ago, but then he got hurt. So I think if Andrew Luck didn't get hurt, he'd be the best quarterback in this league right now. That's how much I'm high on Andrew Luck.
What scared me about last game?
What?
The amount of fucking penalties.
Yeah, I know. I feel like the penalties are going to get really obnoxious this year.
Yeah, like, especially the fucking, like, roughing the passer one or whatever.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about all these penalties. It's going to ruin lots of these games.
Yeah, and it's going to make the referees decide the fucking game.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants.
Absolutely nobody.
Like, there were more penalties than points in that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The penalties were the second most amount of yardage. Had the second most amount of yardage that game. I think it was Falcons had the most than penalties than the Eagles.
I like the way you turned that because now I think they go a little deeper into their
And here come the backups. Kyle Aletta on the field.
That you just talked about. Change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now here's Laletta looking for Shepard deep.
Oh, what a catch, Russell Shepard. Wow. Great throw by Kyle.
It's a big time play.
Like with the fantasy thing, the way I see it, worst case scenario, Jimmy G plays like shit. Well, then my defense is going to do awesome. If the defense plays like shit, Jimmy G's going to do awesome.
Yeah.
So, they might balance each other out, maybe a slight net game.
Both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
You should have benched one of them.
I need it to be a fucking repeat of this, like, Falcons game, where they go for a massive yardage and then never actually fucking score.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how fantasy points are decided on terms of defense. If it's just on points or if it's based on yardage as well, or number of defensive stops and all that kind of stuff.
I had I was looking at the live updates or whatever while the game was going on. It appears that you start out with 10 points. You gain 1 for a 4th down stop, 1 for a 3 and out, 1 for a sack. 2 for an interception.
Yeah.
And then, like those 10 points you have can be deducted if you let a field goal and a touchdown in together. So, like, it's a -3 if they score a field goal, -7 if they score a touchdown. And then, again, it's just those 3 and outs and sacks.
Yeah.
So, again, like, I just need it to be a fucking repeat of the, Atlanta game.
Yeah.
They all passed for a while. Well, they didn't even pass.
Here comes Kerry Wynn, the preseason star. Nice auto.
It's going to be interesting. Right now, I'm the overwhelming underdog.
Perfectly designed blitz
They're giving
that one from the grease board to the
my
field
opponent
because they were able to press the
62%
linebacker and get
chance.
into the backfield and spill the play.
On the ground, it's
Oh, come on, Lorenzo, get there.
breaks a tackle. Still on his feet.
You know what, actually, since you can't do it right now.
Guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his
what's the name of what's the name of your team? Oh, I'll check it out. Right?
It's Todd's Champs.
Okay. On first down, Abdullah. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
You had Nelson Aguilar.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. He didn't do shit last night, did he?
He was expected to get 14.71 points. He got 13.5. So.
That's not bad, but...
Yeah, underperformed, but not like
horrendously. I forgot I had Nelson Aguilar. He just had a big year last year, so I assumed that since Alshon Jeffrey was out, he was going to be a huge target in this game.
We saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't
shit. Using Dante Dion?
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he got blown up.
And you're going up against one of the computers that auto-picked.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really
they didn't have any stakes in this game.
Oh, Lorenzo Carter.
Yeah.
Lorenzo Carter playing pretty well for me in Madden right now.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones
so
that make
it's currently got you at 41% chance of winning. So.
Now Clemens.
What? Connor Barwin, you gotta go for that ball. I didn't even give me the animation to jump for it. Come on, Connor. Do something for me.
I've told you once and I'll tell you again. Madden is a trash game.
I was actually surprised Connor Barwin wasn't starting for us. I think he was going to come in and start immediately. So I'm kind of surprised he's benched. Well, he's not benched, but, you know, he's going to be second string under Kareem Martin.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
I'm surprised.
Help mentor.
Yeah. I'm surprised that what's his name? Frickin' RJ McIntosh should make the team. Like, you think you draft somebody that they're gonna make the team no matter what when you draft somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just it's how I think. You know, like when you draft somebody, you think they're gonna make the team no matter what.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I think the way I saw it was based on the way they drafted, it was going to be McIntosh or Hill. Clearly, Hill.
Oh, Hill played so freaking well, though. BJ Hill played well enough to start, even over Mario Edwards Jr. I mean, that says something phenomenal. To me, that speaks levels right here. When BJ Hill's starting over Mario Edwards, that speaks levels for me.
Yeah, depending on how he ends up playing throughout the year, he might end up being like steal of the draft.
He might end up being what?
The steal of the draft.
Oh yeah, I think so as well. I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna be another Dalvin Tomlinson, honestly. I mean, I thought that was a good NFL comp for him, was Dalvin Tomlinson. So.
Another
It's a great defensive stop on the goal line.
Still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
Oh yeah. Hey, can you go tell me what the title of the stream was again?
Sure. Give me a sec. Not there, right this
to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Captain Negative still doesn't have a fucking kicker.
He doesn't care about it. He didn't want to draft one. He didn't really care.
And then he's gonna lose because of it.
That would be hilarious if he did. What a catch, Russell Shepard!
What a catch!
Getting in some Madden NFL 19 Giants Alliance
to start quarter number 4.
Okay. We'll make sure he put the Jets were in there too. But I'm playing the Jets in the string as well.
The depressed Matt Patricia.
Kalen Clay.
And he takes it
Oh,
down deep
the one.
into enemy territory. A big play there for the Giants. 43 yards.
Similar to a slant, it's all about timing when you're throwing a crossing route. Quarterback and receiver have to be in sync, and when they put it on them just right and catch it full.
There we go, Wayne Coleman in the end zone.
Touchdown, New York. A great play there, taking it in. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
No,
I know we don't talk about it
well,
enough,
just check.
but the
Captain
intelligence
Negative
level of
doesn't
the
have
guys up front
Devontae
blocking,
Freeman.
the
He has
offensive
Royce
linemen,
Freeman.
Oh,
maybe the
Royce
smartest
Freeman,
guys
that's
in
who it was.
football overall.
Oh yeah, I thought he had Devontae Freeman and Ezekiel and
You got a lot to deal
what's
with,
his
don't you?
name?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really
Saquon. I
nice
was like,
Christmas
damn.
gifts, right?
If they're smart, they
It
do.
sucks because like I want him to lose if I have to play him, but he's got Saquon Barkley and I want Saquon Barkley to kill it. You know what I mean? So it's like I want Saquon Barkley to win, to do great every game more than I want to beat anybody I play against who has Giants players. So,
Saquon Barkley can kill it, and he could still lose because he's like missing out on like 8 points a game in the form of a kicker.
True.
I don't get it.
That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
It was kind of funny. I was looking at the draft grades,
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I think he got the lowest.
Who
If
did?
I remember correctly.
Captain Negative? He was
Yeah.
one of the lowest. Yeah, they rated him at one of the worst drafts.
Yeah, no, he had a D. He has a D. Fucking led by
First target, first catch at a first down.
led by a pair of Broncos. Captain Negative should have paid for expert
and find
advice.
a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Gotta get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a
One of his
touchdown.
dogs are acting up.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Pick that! Let's go!
Heavy
Mike
traffic,
Jordan.
and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll begin with a run by
big hit.
Roman.
Jesus Christ.
He'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Ooh. Ouch.
They'll run again here with Gallman.
Good run by Gallman.
Across the midfield stripe into
How's the quality of the
Lions
stream? Looks good?
territory. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and
give me a
inches
sec.
situation.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he's got the
Really good
first
run
down
there by
yardage
Gallman.
before
Gallman's
he's
grinding
brought
right now.
down at the
He's
42.
chewing that clock.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to
I
extend
mean, it
the
looks
drive.
fine enough. It's not
Looks
like
good.
I'm guessing
lag.
you'd say this is kind of the
Oh,
key
yeah.
here.
I mean, the game looks good though. It doesn't look all
Work on
pixelated,
that
nothing like that.
See if you can continue to tick it down.
No more than a normal Madden.
Right? Continue
cool.
to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the
Because
onus
they
on
never
the defense.
update the
Do
fucking
they have to use
engine.
timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're
Well,
taking
sorry,
charge.
they don't build a
The
new
fourth
engine.
quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
They just
Smart
updated it.
football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and
Who
bleed
is
it out.
that?
The tackle there
Who
by
is what?
Eli Harold.
Some
This
poor
drive is
guy
pretty
had
clear.
Matt
Almost feels like
Ryan as
old
their
school
QB.
fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah,
And,
5 straight
like,
carries to start
now
this
he's
drive,
getting
and like you said, the
absolutely
way it's
fucked
working, they may just stick
in terms
with
of
it.
chance of
On
winning
third
and
down, they
shit.
take a shot at the end
'Cause
zone,
he-
but it's incomplete.
Matt
Well, that
Ryan's
certainly looked like something
expected
that they
fantasy
discussed
points were
all week in practice. Get ready for
23.09.
this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
His
At worst,
actual
you open up
fucking
the
points
defense a
ended
little
up
bit,
being
loosen them up, have back on their
9.84.
heels.
He got 9
Everything
points.
looks good. Good snap, good
Uh,
hold. Sometimes
round
though,
up
the ball
to
just
10.
doesn't want to go where
Yeah.
you
Oh
want
my
it. And
God.
this one winds up no good.
Yeah.
That's like
Trying to
ass.
shake off the interception, he'll look to
Yes.
throw. And this
Yes,
one
it is.
complete to Levine Toilolo.
And his opponent
He'll be brought
had,
down at the 48-yard
he also had
line.
Devontae
A gain of
Freeman
6
too.
there on
Oh,
first. They need a touchdown, the two-point conversion.
This
and
man
a field
bet big
goal.
on
Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
And Jones has it over the middle.
got whooped.
And he goes down, but not before getting
Ken.
inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards.
Any idea who?
Ken? No, I have no idea who that is.
He bet big on Atlanta.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He finds Whittick complete.
Tackle, baby,
Inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And then the other guy,
If I'm wrong, yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think
kind
you
of
need to rush just
underperformed.
yet, but you can't take the
Ajayi
time
did
either.
better
Yeah, even if you
than
don't want to commit to full 2-minute
expected,
offense, you have to
so
up the tempo, up the urgency.
kinda
Maybe
made
you're
up
starting to call
for
2
that.
plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Let's go, sack. I'm sitting the blitz hard.
Goes.
Sam Beal with a sack. I'm upset Sam Beal didn't make it either. I wanted us to put him on the practice squad, keep him, and then like see how it turns out next year after the injury. I mean, it was a shoulder injury. It's not really going to affect us coming back and playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's different if it was like a knee injury or something like that. Like David Johnson, people are like, oh, he's coming off the injury. Like, it was a fucking wrist injury. That's not going to change how good of a running back he was at all, you know?
well, it could change like receiver-wise, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. I thought we kept him pretty high.
No, he's not on the 53-man roster.
Yes, I think he's on the. I think he's on practice squad or IR.
I haven't checked the practice squad yet, so I guess.
Or he's on IR.
Injured reserve. Something like that.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers in your front.
Let's go. Lorenzo Carter, stack fumble. Picked it up by Dante Dion. Oh, it's tackled.
He's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2.
Woo, sack fumble right now. Lorenzo Carter.
Keep a football in the booth with us.
Bro, Lorenzo's playing.
And I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked
As we speak.
Points of pressure here, and that didn't occur.
How'd you feel about the Lorenzo Carter pick when it happened?
I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there.
I was excited that we had finally drafted a linebacker.
Here comes the Giants offense back out onto the
I didn't even know
field.
he was still on the board. I thought he went in the second round. So when it was going on, I wanted Justin Reed, the one who got picked up by the Texans eventually. He's a safety from Stanford. I wanted him like super bad. I was like, come on, Justin Reed. You know, he could instantly come in, be our free safety, and make an immediate impact. So I wanted Justin Reed so bad. And when they said Lorenzo Carter, I was like, what? I was like, that's all right, Lorenzo. I didn't even know he was on the board. Like, if I would have known Lorenzo Carter was on the board, I would have wanted him instead of Justin Reed. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, here we go from NewJersey.com. Giants place cornerback Sam Beal on injured reserve.
Okay, that's what I thought. Good, because I want to see what he looks like next year. Because he has a shoulder injury for crying out loud. It's not going to affect his coverage ability.
Gallman will run it.
Ooh, Gallman.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
He get this first down and
Now
run.
here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's possible he might be back in the spring, I guess.
Laletta, here we go on fourth. It's
Pass, Russell Shepard.
And he's
Now
got
victory
the
formation and kneel this thing out, baby.
He's brought down at the 42. That one a back break.
Holy
As
shit.
they wind up converting there on
Julio
fourth.
Jones
This quarterback
fucking
now
killed it.
perfect since the second
How much
half.
points did he get? Like,
7 of 7.
how much did he get?
43.
43?
On
Yeah,
the
I thought
toss,
so.
there goes Gallman. And some room to work.
Would have had more if he didn't get fucked by that, like, 50 yards.
I had Amari Cooper that 1 week he got like 200, like 2 touchdowns. I had like 78 points from him. It was insane.
To wrap this one up.
78 points from Amari Cooper that 1 week that he did good.
On a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that.
They need to hurry up and make it to where these quarterbacks get set faster. This is
And
ridiculous.
say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And that'll set them back 5. The delay
All right, game 1 out. Beat the Lions.
15.
Jesus Christ, man. You thought Matt Ryan was bad. Foles had 6 points.
Golly. That's game 1, guys. I think we're just going to play the moments of the Jets game just because I want to get through these preseason games pretty quickly before that's great catch. I want to get to these games before I want to hurry up and get to these preseason games before the Jaguars game comes up. So we're going to go ahead and just play the moments of the Jets game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis.
And then Saturday we're going to go ahead and knock out the Jaguars game as well. And then that way Sunday when it comes, I want to play it before the actual game.
Now let's take a minute.
Let's go ahead and sim the week here.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your
do our trainings. Anybody have upgrade points? Odell Beckham does. All right. Let's make him a better deep threat. Play to his strengths.
Oh man, you know, I just realized
What?
with Atlanta's fucking defense crippled, anyone who goes up against them is gonna
Gonna have a pretty big day.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing they're not the only. It's a good thing they're not the only defense I drafted. Then good thing I got New Orleans as well. I really want to get the Jaguars defense, but somebody took. I mean the Vikings defense, but somebody took it before I did. That was you, son of a bitch.
Hey everybody, it's the coach.
It was so funny how Odell Beckham Jr. and Saquon Barkley all went like they went 1 and 2. I was like, what the hell?
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action.
I don't know. I just kind of felt, given the fucking situation we were in, might as well, you know.
Yeah.
I fucking regret taking Marshawn Lynch, though.
Yeah, that was a really bad pick. I don't know why you took him, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Because I was thinking of fucking Gruden being a dumbass and basically, like, sacrificing the entire defense to, like,
run the ball.
temporarily bolster up the offense.
Yeah.
That he'd like.
I'll tell you what, though. He is dedicated to running the ball, dude. Like, you see those office formations he was coming out in the preseason? He came out in, like, 4 tight end sets. I was like, what the fuck?
So let's see what this is
I know. Well, that again, like, I fucking bet on the Gruden meme team. I was like, dude, fucking Gruden is going to be a dumbass and try to run this so hard.
Yeah. He's gonna. I mean, he said he wants to play. He wants to play these games like it's 1984 or something like that. You know, and he fucking means it. You know, like I couldn't believe how much he meant it. I was like, golly.
Yeah. And now he's fucking questionable because he like sprained his groin or
something stupid like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's supposed to play Monday, so fingers crossed, but I just kind of figured, you know, I'll fucking take
Eli.
Lynch because, you know, Gruden is a dumbass. We'll just feed him the ball constantly.
I missed the field goal.
Yeah. He'll get good numbers just out of shoots. He doesn't actually have to be effective.
But an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. They'll try to run forward Barkley.
It's gonna be so funny watching the Raiders absolutely collapse when they go to Las Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And nobody in Vegas is gonna go fucking see them because they're going to be atrocious.
Oh yeah.
And like,
I would not want to go to Vegas. I would not want to live in Vegas, man. That sucks. If I was a Raiders player. Like poor people of Oakland, dude. You know, like they're so proud of being Raiders fans. Like people in Oakland are like they have so much pride, you know. And now that's like out the window. The team's like, hey, you know what? We have like we're happy you guys have so much pride, but you know, fuck off.
if they did it 2 years ago, or even a year ago, they might have been able to establish some fan base.
Yeah.
But fucking Vegas is owned by hockey.
No gain on the play that
Like,
time, and it sets up
I mean,
goal.
not to I know nobody fucking wants, I know it's not the same fucking sport, but the Vegas Golden Knights were an expansion team last year.
Yeah.
Went to the Stanley Cup Finals, and they also were super big when the shooting happened and shit, and
yeah,
super helpful around the community and shit, and the community kind of rallied around the Knights. So you have what was essentially the second place team in their first year that had amazing marketing, managed to ingratiate itself with the locals and helped out during a major tragedy for which they'll always be remembered. Now let's try to throw in a shitty football team into that equation and see which one wins.
yeah.
I mean, the only chance the Raiders had when going into Vegas, after I saw what the Golden Knights did in hockey, was to actually be good.
Yeah.
And then they fucking trade away Khalil Mack as what? Are you trying to tank your first?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that was, dude. Trading Khalil Mack just blew me fucking away. I couldn't believe that.
I felt like we should have fucking dived for it, man. I mean,
yeah, but the only way we were gonna get Khalil Mack is if we traded Vernon, and then when Vernon got hurt, all that went out the window. Not saying that was our plan. That's literally the only way. Eli needed to take a pay cut. We needed to trade Vernon, and then Vernon got hurt. Nobody's gonna want it. I mean, Vernon going down was the icing on the cake. We're not getting him. That was the icing on the cake.
Damn shame, because I'd rather have Mack
than Vernon, obviously. What would have been fantastic if we were able to get them both, but that's like a fantasy lane right there if we got them both. That would have been insane.
Yeah, Gettleman would have had to pull some cap magic out of his ass.
Oh, yeah. If he did it, oh my God, though. I mean, oh my God, if he did it. If he did it, I'm sorry. I'm straight up, I think we're pushing for a Super Bowl. If we put Khalil Mack on this roster and we didn't have to give up any of our big players, I would honestly think, at that point, I'm sorry, I actually think we might be pushing for a Super Bowl. At that point, I'm like, okay, I get the Super Bowl push. I'm on the train now. Super Bowl push is in the mist. You know, I would actually be on the train.
Yeah, I mean, well, with that sort of squad, I mean, fuck, man, you'd essentially have Saxonville with the better QB and better
running back, better receivers.
Yeah, fucking. I'll take Odell Beckham over. Well, actually, they're fucking their wide receiver one got injured, so I don't even know who their next wide receiver one is in Jacksonville.
I don't even know.
I mean,
oh, Kenyon Cole. I think it's Kenyon Cole.
Okay.
But I wouldn't take him over any receiver on the Giants roster. So.
Well.
I mean, a starting receiver. Starting receivers.
Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're
playing, I don't know
no matter
how. You take it. Who's our wide receiver 3 again?
Cody Latimer.
Yeah, I don't know what Cody Latimer is gonna do.
I don't know. I think he's been looking pretty well. I think he's actually gonna have it. This might be his best year so far. I'm not saying he's gonna come out and drop 1,000 yards. That's not what I'm saying. But I think statistically he'll have his best season this year with us. Teams are gonna be so focused on Saquon Barkley and Odell Beckham Jr. that people like Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, and Cody Latimer are gonna have so much opportunities. I think he's gonna have a ton of opportunities. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and make some roster cuts now. Let's go ahead. Let's go through the quarterbacks. We're gonna do all the realistic roster cuts here. So we're gonna cut players that aren't on the team anymore. And all these players.
Are you going to make Stewart your
Nick
starting
Gates?
running back?
No, he is not the starting running back. Okay, Kristen Sokali is not on the roster anymore.
But that veteran.
Kerry Wynn is still on the roster. Okay, RJ. All right, Jordan Williams is not on the roster anymore. Neither is RJ McIntosh. John Jenkins is. Kareem. These guys are. Okay, I know Armbrizzer is not. Stuper is not. The only middle linebackers we have is Ogletree, Goodson, Armstrong, and Davis. Who else is here that's not? Sam Beal is not. Oh, I shouldn't have cut him. I should put him on the injured reserve. Or the practice squad. Oh, well. Who else is here that's not? These guys are here. Darian Thompson is not on the roster anymore. All right, that's the official 53-man roster completed. Go ahead and send more practices. Negative Husher says, what if Webb becomes elite? I mean, shit. Well, then shit. Well, then shit. All right, guys, so that's going to be the end of the stream. Pretty good game here. I've just played the moments of the second game just because I didn't really feel like playing against the Jets. Tomorrow, we will grind out the game. Tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Tomorrow is Saturday. I'm stupid. So tomorrow, we will grind out the final Patriots game of the preseason. And then, tomorrow we'll do the preseason game of the Patriots, and we'll do the Jaguars game. And then Sunday, we can actually watch the game, which will be fun to see. So this would be our 53-man roster here going in. We have all the realistic cuts.
Well,
we have all the realistic players in here starting. So, guys, I appreciate you guys hopping into the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and keep bleeding blue.